Good morning, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. I hope this finds you well and resting in the Lord on the Sabbath. This morning, I wanted to talk a little bit about the end of days and the last days. There are many in the Christian community that are end time preachers. They have an end time message that they share, and I believe a lot of this causes a bit of fear in the Christian community, that people are just, a lot of them believe in the rapture, so they're just hanging on with their nails embedded in whatever they can grab a hold of to make it to the end. And they're not living a life that's overcoming and enjoyable, that there's just this sense of fear and worry. And now, I'm not talking about not being wise about the times and the times that are going on. I really believe that we are in a time of tribulation right now. It says in the Word that there will be wars and rumors of wars, and there will be great shakings, earthquakes, and every day the information that we have is so quick to get to us that we hear about earthquakes, and we have floods going on everywhere, in Germany, Turkey, India. It's all over. Even this morning, got a video of a snowstorm in South Africa, which the person says has never happened there. It has snowed. I guess they get snow about once every 30 years in Johannesburg. That's according to my wife, who is a native South African. So they do get snow in higher elevations, but this is like a lowland, flatland area, and it's snowing there. So, and we've had record heat. We have volcanoes going off. It's constantly, we're hearing of it. And I think in some ways Scripture lets you know that you are going to hear these things, because it says wars and rumors of war and great shakings. If it wasn't easily accessible, then why would it mention it? People might have been a little more isolated in the Mideast in years gone by, in Yeshua's time. But I believe with all my heart that we are in the precursor to the Great Tribulation. And the reason is that demonic activity is emboldened. Even the Catholic Church admits that they've been doing more exorcisms than they've ever done. And I find that kind of ironic. And it says in the Word that also darkness and gross darkness will overcome people. And truthfully, I'm going to be pretty honest. I see a lot of people that are running around with skulls and just their vehicles all blacked out, just demonic tattoos, marking themselves and doing things to their body is at a higher rate than I think it's ever been in history, at least here in the United States. So things are ramping up. Demonic powers are emboldened. In this time, we have to realize that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but powers and principalities in high places. So you have to keep your eye focused heavenly. But it's also a time, if we are coming into this great tribulation, it's a time where we're sealed. It's a time where we will be protected. And the Lord makes that very clear in Scripture. It's not a time of where we should be feigning back, because actually, truthfully, we're probably going to see some of the greatest revivals coming in these times. The harvest is ahead of us. The harvest is right. People are hurting right now. We've been through this COVID stuff, and now in parts of the world they're locking people down again, and this doesn't go well for people. Psychologically, it's hard on people. And in Australia, they're telling you not even to stop and talk to your friends, not even to have a life. I mean, it's crazy. It's stuff we've never seen before. So I would say during this time, we have to really focus on the Lord, draw close to Him while He's near, and pray and spend time with people that you can spend time with safely. We just lost a family member to COVID, so I'm not a believer saying that it doesn't exist, but people are losing people that are close to them. So it's a hard time for everybody. So remember, the Lord is with you always. He's always at your side. He'll never leave you or forsake you. So once you've given your heart to Him, you can rest in Him. You can trust Him. Many times over my life, I've had to just trust and rely on Him to do things. And He's always come through. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and blessings.